TSD motherfucking gang. Oh, this is about to be wonderful. You guys, this is Instagram. Instagram. You guys are gonna get the music. You can't hear me putting shit through the mic, but obviously you can fucking hear me. So, oh shit, I'm missing one camera. Y'all, I got four cameras on me right now, man. One, two, three, four. What's up, gang? That's all we on. Hey, I am the host that do the most. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoke, make you hide that bitch, and ready to poke. This is the subdivision. This is the TSD motherfucking gang, nigga. Nigga. And I'm really happy to be here because yeah, though y'all will get a little bit of music tonight because I have completed the album. We're back to we back to talking shit. That's the only way to put it, baby. We back to doing what we normally do. Get to this shit talking. Get you know making people uncomfortable. Making people uncomfortable. So yeah, man. Shout out to me. Shout out to y'all. Host that do the most. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoke, make you hide that bitch, and pray to the Pope. This is the TSD gang. With that being said, you know what I'm saying. I think it's only right that we start this off with Autumn Anthem. Um, for you guys on Instagram that can't hear Autumn Anthem, it's gonna play for just a few minutes, maybe like a minute and a half. But you guys aren't able to hear it because we're in a charging process. You're only at 16%. So sorry, Instagram, I do apologize. You guys are only at 16%, so I do need to get you charged up before I'm able to plug you in to all the other plugins. But the music's not important. I'm talking tonight. This is a talk show tonight. I'm about to talk my shit. Um, little confession. I've been nervous about this show because um, I like masking my talents behind just making just putting out music and showing other people music. So I don't talk much, and but I built my brand on talking. And it honestly, respectfully, every time I go back to my brand and every time I go back to what got me to where I almost at 10,000 subs on YouTube, when I go back to that, I gain more subs. I gain more people fucking with me. I gain more followers. I gain more to gain. You know what I mean? I get my core followers back together. So I think that's the point of me wanting to come back to YouTube and not just play music all the time, but also get back to talking to the chat and sharing my ideas because my conversations do cause a slight bit of controversy because I speak from where I'm coming from. And shout out to my YouTube chat. I love everybody in the YouTube. YouTube, I love you. I love you. I love you, YouTube. I'm nothing without you. Uh, shout out J5Y. Shout out J5Y in the chat. Thank you for your comment, J5Y. And just appreciate you guys so much, man. I'm really grateful. But I before I get to anything, I was gonna play. Somebody said can't hear you. You can't hear me. Okay. I'll change that. The mic back.
It's probably it's a chat. It's probably not the mic. It's probably the phone. I'm using an old phone. We're good on volume now, chat. We're good. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, it's probably not the mic. It's probably just the no, it's probably not somebody say you sound better. Thank you, gang. Thank you, BC, for that. Thank you, BC. Thank you, BC. Um, but yeah, so and we got 24 in the chat up here. What's up, chat? What's up, Spark? I see you, Spark. What's going on, Mo? Somebody say, man, mic is low. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. So, no more low mics. We're good now, chat. Actually, I don't need any of this anymore. I don't need any of that. Oh, shit. Hold on, bitch. But yeah, so I don't need the soundboard. So, if I don't need the soundboard, let's turn it off. So, yeah, chat. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody doing good. Somebody say, do you rap or what you be doing on here? I got my own music, so if you want to go to my page, I just dropped the album yesterday called Bag. The single on that is called Autumn Anthem. I put that out 2 weeks ago. Or no, I'm lying, 2 days ago. 2 weeks ago, you fucking idiot. I put out Autumn Anthem a few days ago. So shout out to the real Red. The red in the building. Shout out Red in the building. But Red, I put an album out. It's called Bag. BAG, Born a Gangster. Somebody said drop a freestyle. Dude, I've been on TikTok freestyling all night, bro. I'm not even going to cap. I've been in a TikTok chat freestyle. I'm not in the mood to freestyle, bro. I've been freestyling all night. Somebody say, do you rap songs? Yeah, I have. Go to my page. I just dropped the album again called Bag. So you can go to my playlist and listen to Bag if you want to. But I'm not necessarily here for music tonight, chat. Uh, I'm here to get back to. I'm here. I'm here to do what I normally do. Now, mind you, what I normally do sometimes pisses people off, and I understand that because unlike most content creators, I speak my mind, and I understand that speaking your mind does not always make you um, first in line for success. I understand that. All right. But I'm still here to talk my shit tonight. So I understand some people gonna get upset with me. I understand some people gonna be triggered. That is not my intention. That is not my intention tonight to make you pissed off. Or this morning, sorry, this morning for a lot of us. It's 5:30 in the morning, Florida time, baby, Florida time. But it's not my intention to like make you mad. But I'm gonna get into my subject. So let's go. Let's go. The first subject, and again, this is my first time doing this in a long time, but I'm really good at it, bitch. I'm really good at this shit. And I'm gonna show you how fucking lit YouTube I am right now. Okay? I'm on that. I ain't shout out Instagram, shout out Facebook. Facebook, I see you, Facebook. I love you too. Instagram, I see you, but it's YouTube, baby. I love YouTube, baby. YouTube, you're my world. YouTube, you're my world, and I love you, YouTube. All right. Now, I always write down topics. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. I always write down topics when I'm in this mode. You know what I mean? Somebody say, have you ever seen a tree grow? That's smart. That's very intelligent. And so first topic I wanted to talk about, and I wrote that um um in red. I wrote it in red. And what it says, I know it looks like Scrabble scribble to you guys, but what it says is selling your soul. And I think people don't know what that entails. And in your life, bro, in your life, you can find yourself selling yourself short and selling your soul or selling parts of yourself. Sometimes it may not be your soul, but I wanted to get into that because I think that a lot of us, I think a lot of like, especially for content creators, I think there's a lot of us. And I think that when people see other people more successful at them than them, more successful than them, but someone is more successful than you at the same job, at the same job, right? You make content, other people make content, but you're trying to figure out why they're more successful. You're trying to, or at least more financially in a better situation than you are, right? And a lot of people have sold their soul, but also try to make you look like an idiot for recognizing it. So you got black people, especially black people. Black people love to do this. Black people go, oh, every time a black man's successful, they got to sell their soul. Every time a black man. And what's crazy is it's true. It's true. But the reason why they say it that way is because they're depending on the culture to rescue them. Oh, no, no, no. Black is black. Love is love. That nigga ain't sell his soul, man. Y'all are tripping. Black is black. Love is love. When really, this nigga done sold his soul. And you can't be in the entertainment business in no way, form, or fashion, whether it's Hollywood, whether it's fashion, whether it's music, whether it's art. You have to have some kind of connection to the devil. And I think a lot of people just don't want to recognize that. A lot of people are so afraid to understand what they're seeing that pointing it out almost help almost makes them erase the truth. Like, no, 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 you're tripping. Like, oh, you're just so conspiracy theory. You're just so, and it's like, but they know they're participating in something uncouth. They know they're participating in bad behavior, right? And you find those people that care so much about, and these are the easiest people to trick. The people that care so much about um, what other people think of them, right? The people that care so much about what other people think of them. The people that care about keeping up with the Joneses, right? They want to keep up with everybody. They want what other people have so bad. They're weak. They're susceptible to influence in with negative energy. Your soul is not yours to sell, but to say your soul is not to sell is also to say your body is not yours to sin with, because your body is the temple of God, right? But the act of trying to is a signifier to the universe of where you stand. The act of trying to sell your soul is a signifier. Literally, it's kind of a not a plea for help, but a sign that you gave up. Selling your soul is a sign that you gave up. I don't want life the way it is no more. Whereas billions of people in Gaza, in Ukraine, Russia, especially on the borders, in Africa doing all these genocides and tribal wars, the Congo, Sierra Leone, Zimbabwe, and don't try to go visit the pyramids, bitch. It's a nightmare in Egypt. Trying to sell your soul is symbolic. You'll never see your soul in your hand and you have the opportunity to tangibly sell it. It is the ability for you to be debaucherous. It is the ability for you to go against your nature. It is the ability for you to go against God. And what y'all think is glitz and glamour, you find out that your life is actually the same with all the fame. I say it again. You find out your life is the same with all the fame. And a lot of times, too, your life is worse off. You have a worse life than you had before because of fame or whatever that looks like, right? Your life is not going to look the way a normal human's life would. Furthermore, you're not going to have the same interactions that normal people have because your interactions with people are predicated on the lifestyle that you're in versus just being a person and you interact with people on that. Whereas you're in a lifestyle defying God, looking for earthly gains. And should you be successful while you're alive? Yes. Should you have a lot of money while you're alive? Yes. Should that come at the expense of anyone else? No. And I go on these rants and these tangents, and I'm a lot of times when I'm like this, I'm like super high and I'm super blasted. I can get off topic, like I can rant and rave a little bit, a lot of it. But I also know I'm on point, and though I'm ranting and raving, I know that I truly believe what I'm saying. So again, your soul is not yours to sell, but the act of attempting to is what is in defiance of the presence of God. You're literally in defiance of the existence of God and God's behavior and activity in your life. And I am not a Christian. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in groups. I don't believe in any of those things. I don't go to church. I can't tell, like, what I know is the truth. That's what I know. I know the truth. People say, well, how you know what you know is the truth? Well, what does your truth cost you? I know Jesus Christ is the truth. I don't need to be a Christian. I don't need to go to church. I don't need to be a holy roller and try to preach the word of Christ to everyone. That's not my thing. But what's up, KK? But how do I know? How am I convicted that what I believe is real? Because I do my best to try to walk in kindness. And I see the presence of God in kindness. I see the presence of God in smiles of strangers and smiles from children that don't even know me that walk by, old people that say hi to me when they walk by. That's all. I don't need to be religious to feel the presence of Christ. I don't need to be a part of any church, and I don't give a fuck about your church or your religion. Not to say you shouldn't have one. However you live your life, live it. It's not my business. If you're gay, straight, lesbian, whatever, it's not my business. And I get some people want to force their business on other people, like people saying, I want you to identify me as how I identify me. Like, so you want my business to be your business. Bitch, that's your business. You see how smart I am? I don't get into other people's business. I'm off now. I know I'm changing the subject a little bit, but just give me a second. When the motherfucker want me to, oh, I want you to identify how I want you to identify me. You get now. You want me to get in your business, bitch? I don't get in your business. I remember one time, actually, my first time working with a trans coworker. My first time working with a trans coworker. You know what I call them? Hey yo, anything, and I never like gave a name. I never acknowledged them by like male, female, or a verbal actual name. It's like it was always question based, and I was quick with it. I was smart. Like I never had to acknowledge this person in any realm where I would like, oh, you're a him or her. Where I didn't put myself in that situation because I didn't give a fuck. I did not give a fuck. So I didn't put myself in a bad situation. But anyway, all that to be said, there is no benefit on seeking earthly gains. You don't need to be a Bible thumping Christian worshiper, fucking Jehovah, oh, scary God. And you don't need that in your life to be a good person. You don't. You don't need boogeyman God that will kill you if you don't obey him. You don't need that in your life. That's my opinion. Some people may beg to differ, which is okay. That's their understanding. 6'7". I don't think my God will punish me. I don't think my God is a God of greed, of jealousy. Like in the Bible, it says God is a God, a jealous God, and thou shalt not worship no other God but before thee. Which explaining how there's other gods, and just to give you a little Bible trivia, um, you should figure out who's talking in that passage. Is it Moloch? Is it Baal? Huh? Is it any one of your astrological signs? Is it Thoth? which is a traitor. Who's speaking? Thou shalt not worship no other God before thee. Who's being spoken to? Who's talking? And who are the other gods? And are they better than you? And they show up and whoop your ass, and now we got to worship them? Like, how does this work? Live like a boss. TSD Amy's in the building. Live like a fucking boss, man. Live like a fucking boss. Selling out and selling your soul for anything, and having somebody put you in a position to do that so you can be seen. So you let me tell y'all something. And I'm being honest. I'm gonna get close when I say this. It's returning. This world is returning to being God's kingdom. Everything in your house has a place, and so do everything on earth. Everything on earth has its place, and the cycle is coming back around for this to be God's kingdom again. That's why you see negative energy, Satan, demonic, whatever. You see it fighting really hard, kidnapping children, adrenochrome, blood drinking, all this shit. They trying really hard at the last minute to try to ruin the world before our ancestors return. These, these motherfuckers been, I think I fell asleep, bitch, I don't know. I didn't. So these motherfuckers want you to bow down to all kind of shit. Disgrace yourself with all kind of shit. All I'm gonna tell y'all is, for the people that's listening, is the only where God can live is inside of you. And if you destroy that home for God, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And every day I'm working on myself. Every day we all working on ourselves. But so that's my first topic. Shout out to me. Yay. Yay. That was my first topic. Okay. What's my second topic? My next topic is my thoughts on girls or children under the age of 21 being put on birth control. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think children on birth control under the age of 21 is pedophilia, like pedophilic behavior, because you're literally living in a society where there's I say it on my channels. Y'all try to ban me and get me mad, but LBGTQ fucking whatever 97246, nigga. I don't know what the fuck, nigga. But you get these motherfuckers who inch more and more towards legalization of child pornography, legalization of what goes on in the Torah. Whoa. Why are your children targeted with subliminal sexual messages in every movie? And y'all know Disney and Pixar and all these companies run by Jews. But you constantly see subliminal sexual messaging in everything that's produced by these Jews. See, I'm gonna just say it. I ain't got time. And I'm gonna be blocked on the algorithm for telling the truth anyway. So mind this, the fuck. They want to freakitize your children because in the Jewish books, the Talmud and the Torah, but especially in the Talmud, it teaches that you can be going to hell for doing something for it with a child. See what I'm saying? And they go to sleep at night like that. They live their lives like this. So, in my opinion, I just think it's very pedophilic behavior to be giving birth control to young ladies that are under the age of 21. Because I don't believe before that age that women should be young ladies, or even, they should be virgins so they're married to their husbands. And I'm not saying that's reality. I'm not saying, oh, let's castrate everyone and put a chastity belt on women. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely, for real. Shout out TSC Amy in the book, in the chat. I said in the book. Y'all know I'm fucked up, but I came here fucked up. I wanted to be fucked up. I keep blinking out on y'all and shit. Bitch, I'm fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good and fucked up, and that's why I wanted to say what I wanted to say. Good and fucked up, bitch. But yeah, I think that shit is fucking weird, bro. That grown ass people be talking to little girls about sexual activity when that's not should be on their mind. And I think we need to redirect our society to speak to young girls in a manner where they need to be looking towards their future and not trying to proactively. And I'm gonna just say it. I'm sorry, I said everything else, so I'm gonna say this: proactively want to cancel out getting nutted in. You should not be a young lady under the age of 21 years old getting nutted in. Let's just say what birth control is. If you got nutted in, you're saved. You should not be under 21 years old with a man that's not your husband getting nutted in. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You should not be a underage child under the age of 21 with people trying to make you believe that birth control is something that's going to save you from your poor decisions, which is only teaching young men and young women that you can make poor fucking decisions. And someone's going to come and cover it up for you. You can make as dumb and as goofy decisions as you want, and someone's going to cover it up for you. Life don't work that way, because when you get in life and you fuck up at work, nobody here to come in and cover for you. You get fired and you can't pay your bills and you might get kicked out your house. And I think that's the disillusion about covering for motherfuckers in their most egregious actions, right? A promiscuous little girl is an egregious action. But here we go with birth control. Like, no, it's okay. Fuck who you want. Just pop this pill that you don't even know what the pharmaceutical companies done put in this shit. Half the women that take fucking birth control pills turn to be evil bitches. Oh, as soon as I stopped taking it, I forgot what it was like to be nice. Bitch, stop taking birth control and be like, a beautiful day is a neighbor. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Let's stop acting like that ain't the case. That shit fuck with women hormones, fuck them up. And I'm advocating for women. I think women hear men talk like this and they think like, oh, you against her, you hate women. Bitch, shut the fuck up, stupid ass. You don't gotta be stupid your whole fucking life, bitch. You don't. You don't. I just said educated, clear ass motherfucking information. And the bitch talking about you hate women. Who hurt you? You hate your mom. You're gay. Like, bitch, I'm talking about you, bitch. I wasn't talking about boy butthole. Right? Only gay boys talk about the circumference of another nigga butthole from a jump shot. Pause. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You should not be encouraging young women to take birth control. If you got a daughter, you should be teaching your daughter to save herself for the right person. We've gotten so far away from that in our society. You should not be teaching your kid, oh yeah, you can go fuck behind my back. Because giving your child birth control is saying, hey, I just don't want you to get pregnant. You're telling your child, hey, go fuck behind my back. Go have sexual experiences. Go do stuff that you should not be doing as a fucking child behind my back. In my opinion, that's what you're saying. Go make bad decisions behind my back. I do not think birth control should be available to young ladies. And some people gonna say, "Oh, but then you got all these babies running around." Well, for me, I would beg to differ. Whereas the visual effect of consequences is gratifying, say the least, when you try to educate people. You know what I'm saying? But when people don't understand the simple note that there's children involved, I don't understand. I don't understand why there's a deeper philosophical conversation. It's not. It's not. And it's weird that you need it. It's weird that you need to try to be deep about it because you're a pedophile. You're a full-blown fledged fucking pedophile. Is why you need to have fucking discourse on the conversation. It needs to be a conversation. Well, I need you to see it my way. What way is yours? That it's okay to predatorize and sexualize children? Is that what I need to see your way? That you're a fucking sick fucking fuck that need to be fucking castrated? Is that what I need to see? Is that what you're trying to explain? There's no way you're not going to change my mind to not understand that feminist women and feminism is what led to the debauchery of young ladies. And it's all sponsored by communities of men who sponsor feminism, communities of men who sponsor the separation from family, so the kids aren't protected by a father, and there's more kids in the world abandoned because they don't have a father. That y'all can blood sacrifice, drink their blood, drain adrenochrome, have them scared, suck their fears off by an older man so he can get more life. Huh? Siphoning off children's energy, them dying and being murdered in fear, not understanding why this is even happening to them. Same thing with that lady who killed her kids. Motherfuckers trying to stand up and defend this sick bitch. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? This bitch killed them motherfucking kids, bitch. This bitch killed them motherfucking kids. Them kids had to die in fear. None of y'all can imagine the person you love the most fucking killing you. Imagine that. And you dying slow, bitch. You ain't just get shot. Motherfucker ain't come shoot you in your motherfucking head and kill you, bitch. Them kids had to die slow, knowing that they mama's harming them, hurting them, confusion. Don't know what's going on in their brain as they die slow from being fucking choked by a sick bitch. And you got all these fucking women out here talking about she didn't do it and the husband. Man, that shit's sick, man. But again, women, y'all ain't doing nothing but putting yourself back in the Stone Age. Defending a murderer who just, like, these kids didn't have a right to live. Like, these fucking kids didn't have a right to live. Somehow, the murderer said that they committed the murder, and all these sick ass women talking about what the daddy did. Man, y'all some sick ass motherfucking people, boy. That man got to mourn the loss of 3 of his children. This bitch sent this nigga to the stove for some motherfucking milk, bitch. Bitch. This bitch sent this nigga to the stove for some motherfucking milk. And he come home to his dead children. Man, y'all kiss my ass, man. Y'all kiss my ass. Y'all don't know what that's like. I let my daughter go home for a weekend. Not even home, just go be with her. Home was with me. I let her go be with her mom. That's her other house. Her mom got a pool in the backyard of her house. My daughter drowned in that pool, and I never saw my daughter alive again. You don't know that pain. Can't nobody tell me. I'm that dad that came home and my daughter's not alive no more. Came from work and my kid is dead. You can't tell me nothing, bro. You don't know what that's like. You a weirdo. Talking about postpartum depression when this lady is years from removed from postpartum. People sick, man. People sick, man. People sick. Yeah, man. I love you, Amy. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've been through pain, man, where a nigga done lost their child and a motherfucker like, oh yeah, the dad must have had something to do. All this weird, that ain't even feminism at this point. Like it's just delusion. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even fucking feminism. You can't like I get it. We want to put words and titles and nouns, pronouns, and adjectives on every motherfucking thing. But it ain't feminine. It's delusion. And some people may say feminism is delusion, the base of their delusion, and where it really comes from. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Jay Power. Shout out Jay Power in the chat. Nah, Jay, you good? Shit. Shout out Timu, baby. Timu chains. I don't know if Timu sound like real gold, but I mean, shout out Timu. These bitches heavy too. About to break my motherfucking neck doing that shit. Shout out Timu, baby. But yo, I just try to tell people, man, be a real nigga, bro. All that goofy shit, um, all that goofy shit ain't gonna save you. All that pussy shit ain't gonna save you. All that disloyal lying, all that shit ain't gonna save you, bro. For real. So anybody that want young ladies to be on birth control, especially for you men, when these women come to you talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna put your daughter on birth control. So so low key, you just trying to tell me we gonna prove that our kid is fucking at 16, at 15, at 14. Not only that, birth control fuck up women's bodies so much and change their chemical process of having a period and all kind of shit. What the fuck you putting a child on birth control with chemical hormones when they already going through the first years of their cycle and having a period and trying to be a young lady? And here you go fucking up their whole world by putting them on drugs. Cause at the least you don't want them to bring a baby in the house. Instead of teaching prevention, instead of teaching abstinence as a child, and children are supposed to be abstinent. Instead of teaching that, no, you're gonna fucking give your child birth control and go, hey, we ain't saying you can fuck, but we want you to take this every month. The fuck out of here. And then y'all wonder why young girls, little girls, get so emotional and so attached to little boys that you can't tell them nothing. Cause they hormones is fucked up, bitch. And you done gave them drugs to fuck up their hormones, bitch. It's called birth control. Now you wonder why she's so in love with the little raggedy boy around the corner. It's because her emotions is off, bitch. If you didn't give her birth control, maybe she'd be able to make more rational decisions. But you done gave a growing child developing through puberty fucking drugs and hormones, you stupid bitch. Everybody's intelligent. Yay, everybody get prizes for being fucking intelligent. You stupid motherfuckers. And the only people that's going to disagree with what I'm saying is women and younger little girls that want to be whores. That's it. Motherfuckers want to be full-fledged whores. Nay, nay, whore. I'm a whore. Whore. Fuck out of here. They tried to pull that shit with my daughter. Oh yeah, we gonna your daughter's on birth control. So all you told me was you gave my daughter blind permission without me involved to go get some dick. And you like, damn, bro, that's harsh to say about your child. Yeah, it is. It's harsh to find out somebody gave your kid carte blanche to go fuck. Yeah, that's hard to find out as a parent. And somebody and see, this is where you will fail as a human. When you try to take my words and say, oh, they're too harsh to explain the truth of what I'm saying. When my words are just so triggering for you that you can't get past the sanity and the righteousness of what I'm saying because you don't like the way I said it, that's how you know you have a problem. That right there will be an indicator of therapy needed immediately. That would be an indicator that you may either be a pedophile, or if you're a young lady listening to this, you may be a fast track moving little whore in the making, and you may need some therapy. You may not have good parents, or you may not have guidance at this current moment. Some rights for women make them whores. Can we say that? Abortion rights make women whores. Birth control make women whores. Oh, you hate women. You hate women. That's why you said that. Because you hate women. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. You hate women. And your mother hated you. And your mother never took care of you. That's why you talk like that, Darius. Because you hate women. So instead of telling me that my main interest is to preserve the purity of our youth, makes me a fucking bigot. Let's talk about it. Preserving the sanctity of our children makes me a bigot. Hmm. Hmm. So you wouldn't want to preserve the sanctity of children. You wouldn't want to preserve some human being's innocence as long as it can last. You ever seen a girl that's a virgin till she's like 22, 25? You ever seen the aura of a person like that? That should be our society. Promiscuity should not be common verbiage. Yo, man, y'all need to chill the fuck out. Hold on, chat. My cats. I got 4 cameras on, yo. Hold on. Fucking cats, yo. And people want you to believe in every form and fashion that this shit is okay. And that this is the way that the world runs now. No. No. There's no such thing as this is the way the world runs now. Oh, no, no, no. Things have changed. Things have changed. Shut the fuck up. No, they haven't. Your duty to behave as a good citizen and a good human on this planet until you die and take your last fucking breath, you piece of shit. Your duty is still there. He said duty. Your duty is still there. To be a good human and a good person. And that will never leave you. You do not get to leave that duty. He said duty. You don't. You don't. So I'll leave this topic where I left it, and I'm going to end it with my soliloquy and saying, anybody that thinks young ladies under the age of 21 years old should not be taught abstinence, should not be taught sexual maturity and sex ed, right? And counseling to help understand to deal with the opposite sex and things like that, and pressures that young ladies and college and grades and success, that a lot of things that young women by themselves, I don't even need to speak to young men, that young women go through by themselves. I think they need to be catered to, not disrespectfully, not that young women are any way, not any way that young men don't need to be catered to. But I think we need a higher level of reverence. I think we need to treat our young youth like princesses and kings, so that when they go into the regular world and they go into this actual real life, they have a level of confidence that will help them manifest other levels of confidence in hard times. and perseverance, because confidence is not everything as well. Sometimes you need to know how to persevere. J Power talking, chat. J Power talking. Let me see what Jay talking about. Jay said, "Goofy fake chain lame. Fucking cut it out, goofball." Nah, that's it. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Jay. Jay, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, Jay. I'm fucking with you. Hold on. Jay says straight up, "Fuck the tone police. The truth is what it is. He should have added chastity to his high value status." Absolutely, 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 chat. And that again, again, if you don't believe this, what I'm saying, in my opinion, I think you want to sexualize children. I think that you're sexualizing young women and young men under the age of 21. And again, I don't think that's a hard stance. I don't think that's gaslighting or salacious in any way. I think as a parent, you don't want to backhandedly, like, okay, okay, okay. It's literally like getting in an argument with someone that you don't know, right? You don't know their temperaments or nothing, but you're upset and you're cussing them the fuck out. And then right before you're done with the argument and there's no fighting and you're just over it, right before you're done, you hand them a knife, you turn your back and you walk away and say, "I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I'm walking away." And the same person you were arguing with, you hand them a fucking knife before you walk away. That's the irresponsibility that I'm talking about. And you say, "Well, why would you give that example if it make no sense?" Because it make no sense, bitch. That's why, because you would never do it. That's why. When your intelligence kick in, bitch, let it kick in like a hard drive on the fucking computer, bitch. Let it kick in like 16 terabytes of memory, you stupid motherfucker. That's why I gave the example. Because you would never do it. So why we out here administering sex drugs to children? Birth control is a sex drug. Now, am I saying it's like increases you to be horny? And I ain't did the research. I knew some horny bitches when I was of age. Shit, y'all know what I'm saying. Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But I'm saying again, I'm done. This is my last point, but at the same point I made to start this part of the conversation. In my opinion, birth control is the gateway drug to being a whore. Anybody mad? Everybody all right? I ain't pissing nobody off because I'm about to go crazy now. I got one more top. I ain't got one more. I got two more. I got two more topics, bitch. All right. So, uh, reason why I had that particular topic is because I'm a parent, and I I don't talk about this because I'm going through something personally in my life that I don't want to discuss right now, right? But long story short, I am a girl dad. My first daughter Jada, my daughter Jocelyn, my daughter Chloe, I have always always been a girl dad. My son, I didn't have a son until my last child. Number four. My son, and that's not the shit on my son. He's amazing. He's a great kid. Uh, really smart guy. I'm very, very proud of him. But I've always been a girl. But my and this like, again, I'm going to repeat again. I guess I'm repeating that. No disrespect to my son. It's just that I had three girls before him, and the gap between him and the last girl is literally like 3 to 4 years. Right? It's almost 4 years the gap between him and the last girl I've had, which is Chloe. right? So DJ and Chloe is like 3.5 years apart, 4 years apart almost. So you can see how I'm a girl dad with with Jada, Jocelyn, and Chloe. It was only them, until me and my ex-wife had DJ. Say all that to say, that's where my understanding comes from, is thinking about my daughters and thinking about I've always been a girl dad, and I've never not been a girl dad. I'm always gonna be a girl dad. I'm always gonna, like, Chloe used to paint my nails, and I've worn a tutu for Chloe. I've let Chloe make up my face many a times. Uh, we do tea time. Me and Chloe's done tea time. I got pictures of us doing tea time. I mean, and damn, I'm reminiscing a little bit, chat. Time to smoke, nigga. Time to smoke, nigga. Get you some weed. Gotta smoke, nigga. Can't be soft on camera, nigga. Can't be soft on camera, nigga. Gotta smoke. Gotta smoke, nigga. Shake out, shake back, nigga. Shake back, nigga. Shake back, nigga. Shake back, nigga. Gotta shake back, chat. Sometimes you get deep in your thoughts, man. But you're live, and you can't be too live when you're live, man. Sometimes you gotta shake back, chat. You gotta shake back. Shake it back. Shake back. Don't get soft. Don't get soft on camera. You know what I'm saying? Nigga put the hat on when their eyes watery. Nigga got a little watery. You know what I'm saying? But what was I saying? I'm a girl dad. You know what I'm saying? So um, I always think about my girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at my job, like, I'm responsible for, like, 7 women. You know, like, I make sure they get on their way, get home safe, get to their car. You know, all the shit a boss nigga like me got to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm very women centered. Or woman centered as well. I don't think people realize that about me. Like, I'm very much woman centered in my life. Um, with having 3 daughters, with having uh, sisters. I have 3 sisters. Um, my sister Crystal, Ariel, and Leanne. I think out of all my sisters, my sister Leanne is the oldest, if I'm correct. Yeah, anytime you get emotional, just roll up some weed, man. You just need some weed. Anytime you get sad, you just need some weed. He needs some weed. Yeah. Now, how I'm some of you may see some trauma in my face and in my spirit right now. And my coping mechanisms you may try to pinpoint. I would say, unless you want to wear my shoes, I wouldn't attempt to do such things. Right? Unless you want to wear my shoes, I wouldn't attempt it. In my opinion. In my opinion. So, next topic. I'm going to get into my favorite current parasocial relationship that everyone has, including myself. I cannot eliminate myself from being a part of the shenanigans, right? Hey, y'all, I literally just got fucking emotional thinking about having tea time with my daughter, who is now about to be 18. And we did that when she was like 3 or 2 or 4. Like, well, we done it multiple times, but we included her brother when she got older. Like, I used to put him in the backyard and give him like breakfast in the backyard with cinnamon rolls and eggs and bacon and shit. And I can't believe that kind of like caught me a little bit. Cause yeah, that caught me a little bit. I'll just leave it there. I think that's the nicest way to say it. But yo, I know on this camera my head looks like a fucking peanut, son. Like straight peanut butter, son. It's jelly time. Hey, Jay Power say he gonna say a prayer for me. Hell yeah. Hey, Jay Power, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, Jay. I hate when people say that to me. I really do. And I hate when people tell me, I'm telling y'all this too, chat, but I'm talking to Jay straight up. Like, Jay, I hate when people tell me they're gonna pray for me, bro. Let me tell you why. And I want to give you some props at the same time. I don't believe I have the same God as everybody. And so I don't know if you praying to your God for me, but my God may not hear it. You know? Jay Power, I do feel like we got the same God. And I think this is probably one of the first times I ever said that to someone wholeheartedly. That I believe we got the same God. And I appreciate your prayers. Because most people I tell, when people tell me they're gonna pray for me, I say, don't do that, bitch. Don't oh bitch, don't do that. I don't know if your God the devil. What if your God the devil, bitch? What if your God the devil? Fuck that. Don't pray to the devil for me, bitch. But shout out Jay Power, man. I do believe we got the same God team. Shout out my twin in the chat, Power. But and Jay, I mean, I know you was trying to troll earlier, so my bad for getting all sensitive because I like my trolls too. I'm a big fan of trolling, so my bad. I got you off of trolling and I started being all sensitive. You're like, why this nigga's turned gay? This nigga got all. I was trying to troll this bitch ass nigga, and he got all sensitive and started talking about life, nigga. So my bad, Jay Powers. My bad. Nah, I send you love too, bro. I send you a ton of love, bro. I send you tons and tons of love, my gang. Shout out to the gang, Power in the building. But yeah, I know I fucked up his trolling, man. He was trolling me a minute ago. He like, bruh, this nigga started being all sensitive like a bitch. I can't even troll no more. This nigga started crying. Got me off my troll game. Bruh say you killed my trolling, bruh. Yo, bitch ass start getting sensitive, nigga. My bad, Power. My bad, JP. I fucked up. Start talking serious in this bitch. But yeah, chat. This is normally how I like to do my YouTube, and I like most people who hear they know me for playing a lot of music and vibing out all night, and but I really come here to talk my shit and say what I think about shit. Because the next topic I want to talk about is the Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields situation. Because Remy Ma's a dirty bitch, and how much she need papoose is very evident in that new song she dropped. Because that shit is trash can garbage ass, fucking vinegar skunk tank soy sauce burnt water. That bitch song is burnt water. Like, bitch, how you got burnt water? That song is horrible. So Remy Ma is ass. I just and really why I brought up the Clarissa Shields part is because again, Parasocial relationships. Did my phone just die? You son of a bitch. But this is why I bring up parasocial parasocial relationships. Like everybody, not everybody, but a group of women, they hate Clarissa Shields so much and try to try to spew so much negativity about Papoose. It don't make no sense. But I mean, I get why. You know what I'm saying? But Remy Ma's ass. Not only that, but she mad dykey. Like I don't get why Remy Ma's beefing with Papoose and Clarissa Shields so hard when she dykey as fuck. Like you really like pussy. Like you got out of jail. You moved another woman into the house with you and your husband. You slept in the bed with that woman while your husband was in the house. You literally shitted on your husband and tried to cuckold him in his face. Lesbian, not even a man. You tried to cuckold your husband with a lesbian, and he wasn't going for it. He was like, "Oh, I see what type of time. I clocked it." And I don't even say clocked it. I think that's not man language. But I'm using it now, bitch. I'm using it now, bitch. Clock that shit, bitch. He clocked that shit. And that was the end. Clarissa Shields had nothing to do with Papoose clocking that I'm not valued. I'm not appreciated. This is not gonna go well for me. I mean, men can measure that well, right? Men do a good evaluating and assessment of difficulties in situations. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a roller coaster. Hey, be good, J Power. J Power say he out. You know what I'm saying? Men can determine on their own how difficult something is gonna be. And when Papoose said, "Oh, you trying to play me for a fool, so you in here with the door locked sucking pussy all night, laid up with a bitch that you just was in prison with for 7, 3, 5, 9 years." Okay, cool. I got you. I don't approve. The man didn't say you cheated, which I mean later on he let it come out, which is not I don't have a problem with him saying it and telling the truth about his life. Who could have a problem with a man speaking the truth? I mean, unless you just a woman. I mean, but anyway. Um, um, but the man just said, I don't want to do that. That's all. Papoose saw the play and didn't agree to be played. Why is that so? Why is that so difficult? Why is that so painful for women? You know why it's painful for most bitches? Because they got bad behavior. They want to walk all over a man to make themselves feel superior in a world that they done nothing to feel superior about. This is why women hold on to degrees. I got a degree. I got a bitch. Bitch. I saw y'all. I be trying to watch my words because I'm a piece of shit. When I tell you, I be saying the shit be funny to me. I get it from my mama. My mama like this. That's why I do this type of shit. So I don't do it in real life. I can get it out right now. In real life, this shit don't come out, right? But I'm a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. I'm a whole piece of shit. And I can't wait to watch this back to see what I was about to say because I done forgot it now. It blanked my mind. But oh, see, look, I was about to say it again. God damn it. I'm a fucking piece of shit. There we go. But it's cold that night for a lot of you bitches. And this is the thing about being a single woman. And it's very simple. Bitches, get your pens and your pads, bitches. Bitches, get your pens and your pads. Not your maxi pads, bitch. Wrong pad, bitch. Ink, pen, paper. Get your pen and your pads, bitch. Being a single woman, being a single woman, or is your life prepped? Have you prepped your life to receive God's glory and happiness? As a single woman, have you prepped your life to receive God's glory and happiness? Because because a lot of you women do not see God's glory covering the man that you choose. You know how many times women done chose me and I wasn't covered in God's glory? I was the devil sometime to a woman. I can admit her. I can admit her to this. I can admit her to this. Okay? Cause I know who I am now. And let's say I was the same person as before and just a terrible human being. Hopefully I would be at the age where I can at least identify with my behavior. Goddamn. But I know I've grown above my transgressionals. Past baby mama testimonials. Hallelujah, Jesus. Can the church eliminate all sins? Hallelujah. See, like, I give y'all a good example. And this ain't reminiscing on the past or like no weird shit. But my first baby mama, Dinah, in real life, besides having the most beautiful white Nubian African queen of my life. And she's Aquarius. She's Aquarius. No, she's not Aquarius. It was a joke. But anyway, um, besides having my wife, the only ideal partner for me would have been if I look at my life and who matches all my shenanigans. Because my wife now my current wife, because I might get another one. No, but she matches everything I want to do. And you're you I mean I'm 42, man. Darius is 42. Holy fuck. That's amazing in itself that I survived shootouts, fucking police brutality, bitch. They tried to kill me one day. Oh, twice. Sorry, police tried to kill me twice. One time I really almost died. But police tried to smoke my bitch ass. Easy to kill, nigga. Easy kill. Mm. But when you look back, like, and I'm doing the Remy Mon Papoose thing, it's only one person that I think was like feminine enough to I could have grown with from. But at the same time, young couples like obviously high school sweethearts ain't never successful. In my opinion, in my research, it wasn't gonna work. One, I was way too poor. It was like, bitch, but but I didn't care either. Like, I think if I'd have cared more, if I'd have had more responsibility and about myself, maybe things wouldn't have. But I don't know. I always like yeah, I always felt like my first baby mama was like always looking for the next best nigga. Like I need the next best. I need the next best. Like order up. You know what I mean? Like and I just didn't want to stick around and be next best up. You know what I'm saying? Like stick around long enough for her to pick the next guy and then kick you to the side. Like I was just like, I ain't with that. But other than that, all the other relationships I had, I don't remember none of them. I would be real. All y'all bitches, hey, some of y'all, I done fucked the dog shit out y'all bitches. Some of y'all bitches, I done fucked the Squidward out you bitches, and I don't remember it. I smoke so much fucking weed, bro. I be saying, man, I be saying bitches everywhere, bro. I'm talking about everywhere. I be like, like that. I used, you know me, bitch. By the time I was like 31, I feel like my dick stopped working. Like, bitch, I nutted everything. I ain't had no kids. I'm so glad this bitch is whatever's broken, cause it's still working. If it if it's if it ain't broke, no fix. ah, my last kid is almost 16 fucking years ago, man. Except for my son Max. But I didn't. Max didn't come out my balls. But I do got a what 7-year-old son now. Max 7. But even my son Max, like when I was with his mom, which is his biological actual auntie, but when I was with Max's mom, I only remember him. I don't know that bitch. It's not even like being trying to be like cruel or like mean. It's just like it wasn't pleasant for me. It wasn't like a good time in my life. And so I replaced it with other memories that I had at that time. I think that's what my how I heal my traumas is like you ain't the only show in town, bitch. Like I've always been that way. So like even if things aren't good at home, I do accept the goodness in other places. Like sometimes things aren't good at home for people, and they're just everything's because home is where you leave. So sometimes people leave their home and things are good at home, and they just take that with them all day. Whereas like me, I look for like life to be exquisitely better because home is just that bad. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, maybe on my ex partner's side, she may not feel that way. That's her business. But just for me personally, like I, I changed the trauma. Like I changed like what I remember, and I did things that way on purpose. Like I used to like be outside a lot, listen to music, and be at the car, and drinking beer with my guys in the parking lot and not going inside so I'm tired and sleepy. Like I remember those things because I don't have to remember so much the problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I replaced them. You know what I'm saying? And if my ex see this right now, that bitch would be like, you ain't you ain't replaced that last ass whooping I put on you, bitch. I replaced that ass whooping I put on you, bitch. I beat you up. I beat up that white bitch. I beat up that tall faggot. I beat up all of you motherfuckers. Yeah, hell yeah, twin. Hey, hey, I see you, twin. Twin, like, yeah, it's all funny games till I hit you with that. What the? my ex bitch was on a rampage, but she came in that bitch trying to ham hawk everybody, man. I ain't, boy. I say, why you doing this, man? You need to relax, man. I'm gonna call the police, man. Come on, man. Chill, man. Man, you need to chill, man. Stop. I told that bitch to stop like 30 times. I felt like I was being raped. Stop, bitch, stop. Stop it. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Whoever dated my ex next, boy, hey, if you need help, if you need some money, call me, dog. If you need money for therapy, bruh, bro, whatever, if you fuck with Renee Green, bruh, whatever you need, bruh, I'm here as a, I'm here as a confidant, a friend, a shoulder to cry on. Oh my god. Oh, that's too funny. Come on, that was funny. Ray, if you're watching this, you're laughing. So I know you're laughing. You can sit in the background, bitch. I know you're laughing. If you're watching this right now, bitch, you are dying laughing because that was fucking funny. You're toxic, bitch. You are diabolically weaponized by the government against black men. I don't mean that. I do. Mhm. Y'all, if she watching this right now, she's scrambling to go create another YouTube to troll me. What do you mean about your ex? It's gonna be 2 episodes later though. It's I'll be like, I knew it was you, bitch. Bring my son, bitch. Stop holding my son hostage, you goofy bitch. Bring me my boy. Don't worry, I'm gonna get my son though. My ex don't know that, bitch. That's my child, bitch. I'm relentless, bitch. I ain't never gonna give up on Max, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, you stinking bitch. Fuck you. I never give up on my son, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that bitch in the other room, bitch. I don't give a fuck about them ugly ass zebra kids that I already had with the ugly white bitch. I don't give a fuck about nobody. The ugly mama that can't get right that I got, bitch. The retarded sister and the gracefully angel sister that I have, my beautiful sister Ariel. Oh, I love my beautiful sister. But yeah, man. Bruh, I'm a daddy, bruh. And God ain't give me no other tasks. God ain't give me no other tasks, boy. I'm a dad, nigga. I'm a big dad, nigga. Nigga, God ain't give me no other tasks, nigga. I'ma always be there for my boy, nigga. I got 2 boys, nigga. Two. One retarded and one crazy. Yeah, they can pick which one they want, but they one retarded and one crazy, and both of my sons is off the quadruple. When I tell y'all something, boy, and then my stepson, he not my stepson. That's what happened. That's what happened. He imprinted on me. He like a cat. Like look, he all right. So look, one day me and him chilling, and I think he like 3 years old. He like two and a half, 3 years old. And we sitting on the couch, and when we first adopted him, we didn't know if we were going to do mom and dad. Maybe we do auntie and uncle, and we were raising him. you know? And that's kind of where we were initially because we're new parents, first time adopting, and it's her actual family member. So we just, I think on both sides, we just, and not only that, but her brother, or the child's father, you know, the kid, long story short, without saying too much, the kid has a father and the kid has a mother. They may not be in the best circumstances. They may not even be on certain sides the best people. But I understand the trepidation on my ex's side, um, the situation because, you know, the kid actually already has parents. Active, no. But parents that are alive and breathing, yes. And one of those people being her brother, I get where we were coming from as a team, right? But one day we're sitting on the couch, me and my son, and I said, Uncle loves you. Uncle loves you so much. And I said this to my son. I said, Uncle loves you. Uncle loves you so much. And he looked dead at me in my fucking face. God is my witness. Lord, strike me dead in my seat if I am lying, Lord. That child looked at me dead in my face and said, Daddy, Max, Max, Daddy. And ever since then, I've been his father. And I'm not going to cry. Not going to cry. Not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Not going to cry. Not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm crying, but I'm not going to cry. Not going to cry. Not going to cry. I'm going to drink beer instead of crying. But, so anyway, all that sensitive pussy shit with these stupid fucking kids. uh, with that being said, like, I'm a dad, bro. I don't give a fuck about these bitches. Y'all bitches miserable. I'm the nigga with the fucking sword dick laying fucking every bitch squirting. Every bitch want to fucking nut on my dick, fuck me all the time, fucking make me sandwiches. Bitches want to make me sandwiches, bitch. You ain't want to make sandwiches, bitch. You knew I was fucking hungry, bitch. I was hungry. But yeah, shout out to my son Max. Shout out DJ Chloe Jada. We're just doing what we gotta do out here in these streets, dog. The Bethunes, man. Max Leaford Bethune, baby. Max Leaford Green Bethune, baby. But yeah. But I mean, when you make women mad, bro, you're gonna suffer when it comes to your kids. Like, you little bitch. You're gonna suffer. You better get you better get ready for the roller coaster. See, I'm at the end of it. My roller coaster is like it's over per se. Per se, right? My roller coaster's over. But I still have a 8-year old, 7-year old. I think Max is 8. 7, 8-year old. I still got a baby. So I'm not done. Like I think I like cause my baby mama's a fucking lightning thief. She stole my lightning. You know what I mean? So I got a baby mama out here in the streets that's just like, you can't see your baby. Fuck you, Jody. I laugh so I don't cry. It's better to laugh, I promise you. Um, but and you know what? My two zebra kids, they mad at me. They don't talk. They ain't talked to me in a year. My oldest kid, no comment. And so what I do is spend my extra money on music software, sponsorships, and a legacy to leave my children. And my children may not get it when I'm gone, where I'm leaving all my money to my grandchildren. I'm not leaving no money to my kids because my kids don't fuck with me. So since you don't fuck with me, cool. Cool. Okay. So I'm leaving all every dime, all my music, all my royalties, all my production, all my equipment, all my files. That all goes to Max's grandkids, Chloe, DJ, and Jada's. Not grandkids. Excuse me. Children, my grandkids. All of my possessions going to my grandkids because my kids, their mothers tainted. Their mothers tainted their wherewithal, and so for some reason, I get painted as a bad guy, and I don't care to defend it. I'm not. I'm too tired. Like I'm already 42 years old. My kids, if they don't fuck with me, the best thing I can say is Godspeed, live your life. Please be respectful. Please remember your father's principles and how I raised you, and then I go on to live the rest of my motherfucking life. You understand? I go on to do what what God got planned for Darius, the people that I need to touch, the people that I need to interact with, the love that I need to have in my life that's present and active and loving me back. That's what I go with. Everything else is subjective. You know what I mean? Like I, this is gonna sound fucked up, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I had a beer and that's my excuse. I was drinking. I was drinking. But even the love from this bitch is subjective. That bitches don't love unconditionally. I what and they gonna be like, oh, how you in love and you say that? I cause bitch, I'm smart. I love you, bitch. You love me loving you, bitch. You don't love me, bitch. You it's the truth. It's the truth. And I'm gonna get fucking torched for saying it, but you don't love me. You love me loving you. You're not romantic. You love the fact that I'm romantic. That's and it's okay because I think as opposite sexes we all have our roles and we all have our positions that we need to play. But squaw squaw setele tu velu. So anyway, and like I said, the only people I love unconditionally is women, children, and dogs, and then men, or money and then men. So and there's a level of acceptance. I don't think that should come with a level of cynicism. I don't like reality shouldn't should not is not a good term to use. Hopefully reality does not make you cynical. Hopefully your actual reality does not make you a cynical fucking person. You know what I mean? But Joe Biden, life is some somewhat revealing in its challenges. And I think every time you complete these challenges in this video game, there's a perspective. And if you're accepting of the truth of the perspective and the reality of the situation, there is growth available for you on the other side. I've been incarcerated twice this year, but I have, and it's horrible. It's been depressing. You know what? I'll tell you guys this. I currently have a warrant out for my arrest. Yep, I've been arrested twice this year, and at this current second, I have a warrant out for my arrest as well. Now, the funny part about this, and I don't mean to minimize any type of seriousness with law enforcement, and I never want to encourage any uh, neglectful behavior when it comes to dealing with law enforcement. But I'll tell you the truth of the matter. None of it's serious. I went to jail, I got a weed charge. These motherfuckers dropped the charges. Then I got in an argument with somebody on the fucking phone, and the motherfucker called the police, lived 2 counties away. Now I got a warrant 2 counties away and had to go fucking spend 35 days in jail, and then they dropped the charges. And you're like, oh, well, what about the warrant you have right now? It's a fucking $500 bench warrant. Not that I committed a crime, not that I'm a criminal, not that I've not paid my child support or fucking evaded taxes or a $500 bitch warrant. That I'm gonna pay on Monday. At a point, you would wish you would commit a crime. With I say twice this year, twice within the year. I went to jail back in September of last year, and then I had to do a month of rehab, 30 days of rehab on marijuana and alcohol, which was fucking brutal. I completed that program fucking February 3rd, me and my girl's anniversary of us being together. I go to jail for 35 fucking days. I got money. Like money, we ain't talking about that when it come to me. Cause if I don't got the money, I'll get it from your bitch ass nigga. But I fucking let me see where we at. Motherfucking I motherfucking all right. I'm gonna give you some juice. It's not juice in the way I wanted to juice. But I ended up going to jail 2 counties over, bonded out not the next day but the day after because the judge wanted the judge who I had to see to bond out, which is first appearance if you ever been in jail. She wanted to put me on an ankle monitor, so she made me stay in jail one more night before I could bond out because she wanted more information on my case. And yes, she did assign me the ankle monitor in my case. And then I spent the next 33 days in jail after I bonded out, after I paid my bond, after I done everything. Anyway, so I've had some unfortunate experiences. Who gives a fuck? Bitch, I'm lit. I'm still sexy as fuck. Still the finest nigga, still fly as fuck. You still lame as fuck. I've been up on a fucking swing, nigga. Like, y'all see my new job. Go check my TikTok, Darius the Doorman. Go check my motherfucking YouTube, Darius the Doorman. Ain't nothing fucking changed, bitch. That be the difference between me and a whole lot of motherfucking suckers, nigga. Y'all try to jump over the hurdle, end up tripping and scraping your knee and cry like a bitch, nigga. You cry like a bitch, nigga. What I'm gonna do is go out and get it, nigga. I was in jail, nigga. Nigga, I made like $600-700 in jail, nigga. And I was only in that bitch for 33 days, nigga. No Mason, nigga. No Mason, nigga. 33, nigga. Slime game, nigga. Suck a dick and stop being broke and ugly, you stupid bitch. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm a big dog, nigga. Crying like no hoe. Niggas be crying like a hoe over little shit. This is little shit, homie. That's why I tell niggas will go to jail and snitch so they don't get probation. You a whole bitch. You a whole bitch. Nigga, I've been taking care of my dog. I met a nigga, wow, those 33 days I was locked up, I met a nigga in those 33 days. Bitch, I got out of jail in March. I've been taking care of this nigga since. And I'm on four cameras, bitch. Right now. One, two, three, four cameras, bitch. And I've been taking care of my dog Sauce. Shout out my nigga Sauce, nigga. I've been taking care of my nigga since he been back, since I got out. My nigga done went back to prison because I met him in county, but I ain't talking about my dog case on here. I let my dog explain that when he come home to y'all niggas. But I met my dog in county, but he was already in prison type of shit. He just had the squad school, and you know, we whamming and zuzuing, and shit had, you know, got squashed up, and man, that nigga been linked up forever, man. I've been taking care of my dog, sending money when I can. Um, he called me. We do visos. We do everything we can do, man. I'm waiting on my dog release date, which is in like a couple weeks. He got about 2-3 weeks till he out. I'm going to pick up my dog. We gonna be live when we do that shit. And yeah, man, just loyalty, everything. Man, I'm a stand up nigga, man. I don't give a fuck about. Like one thing you can't do, bro, is if somebody don't like you, and they put in rumors in other people's ear and trying to tell other people who you are and who you is, man, you can't do nothing about that shit. You can't do nothing. I don't chase behind that shit no more. Before I used to want to change it. Even my kids, bro. I would love for my kids to know I'm a solid man, but I feel like they know that, bro. Like if y'all want to believe fuckery and keep like, I don't chase behind it, bro. Some people, bro, spend their life trying to prove something to people, and I ain't really like how they say I am, and I don't give a fuck. I over here, I'm blessed by God. I'm blessed by God. I'm blessed by God. Over here, I'm blessed by God. I don't gotta worry. I don't gotta sleep in sadness. I don't gotta wake up in sadness. I don't gotta walk and live my life in hurt and sadness and still trying to heal. I think a lot of people kind of get offended by me because they know my story, a little bit of it, and they surprised that I'm not my story. You heard what I just said? People in the back, I'll say it one more time. A lot of people meet me and surprised that I'm not my story. Because when people have bad things in their life, like even my daughter passing, when my daughter died, that shit was all over the news. I mean, everywhere. And my name, my daughter last name is Bethune. So you can imagine living in the city of Orlando, being a Bethune, a specific family that's in the city of Orlando, that there's no other known Bethunes in the city. So if my last name hit the fucking news, it's automatically associated with my family every time. So when my daughter died, my whole city knew, and the outside of my city knew that my daughter passed away because it was all over the news. And that's still not my story. And that's still not my daughter's story. It's a part of it. My daughter's story is she was an amazing young lady. She didn't get there. She was an amazing young baby. Um, she was cool. She was um, moody and grumpy and really only liked her mom and her stepmom. She didn't really care for me much unless I was leaving. If I was walking out the door, then she would throw a temper tantrum. But if I wasn't going anywhere, she didn't give a fuck about me. But that's her story. That, being an amazing baby, loving on her dad, loving on her mom, living to the age that she did, being a light in our family, both sides of the family. I think that's my daughter's story. And mine and my baby mama's over that is just, you know, I think our story is getting through that pain. Who did we become on the other side, and did we give up on living? Because we lost our baby, and we could eat on living, especially my baby mom. I'm not going to say too much about what happened with my daughter and my baby mom situation, but I can tell you it was very traumatic for my baby mom, what happened with my daughter, and extremely fucked up. And I never have any will. any ill will towards my baby mom because I'm not as strong as her. I would not have been able to do what she did. For her and for me and my daughter, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I don't got nothing bad to ever say about my baby mom because I could have did that shit. Some people strong though. And you say you can't do things, but then when you're in the moment, you would obviously have to react in some form or fashion. But I'd say it in this verbiage, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You know what I mean? I would decline that experience. I would decline, that experience. So shout out to my baby mom, man. She's a cool chick, man. She's Gucci. She's the only. I mean, yeah, no grudges. Let me chill out. No grudges. She Gucci. She all the way Gucci. I ain't. Yeah, she all the way Gucci. 1,000%. But yeah, and I think I don't seek other people's advice in my life and kind of talk to people about what I think and how I measure and weigh things out. Because I feel like I already know how I feel. And over the things that matter, I don't think my feelings are ever going to change. Like, I don't talk to my baby mom, right? But she has my son. And as punishment for our beef that we have, I don't see my son. That ain't gonna stop this nigga from being my son. Like, be mad, bitch. It's still my son, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. You can rot in hell. It's still my son. Like, it don't change any. Like, nothing fucking changes. Like, you don't. Like, I don't get to not be like you don't take my dad card away for your bad behavior. Like, your bad behavior does not say, "Oh yeah, you're not a dad anymore." No, your bad behavior just say you're behaving badly. Okay, I accept your behavior, and especially when I can't do anything about it. Especially when I can't do nothing about it, Chat. You know what I'm saying? You can't like, man, when you can't fucking win the war. I mean, win the battle, man. Win the war. And sometimes the war is being fought over vast stretches of land and vast stretches of time. And God willing, I'll win the war. And God willing, I'll win the war. The Lord wills it. The Lord wills it. Because battles are meant to be lost if you're going to win the war of strategy. And trying to be the bigger person, trying your best to be the bigger person without a plan and without being strategic is being a pussy. You're being a soft fucking marshmallow. I have a plan on everything that is not in my favor currently. On every aspect of my life that will make me unhappy. Yeah, I have a plan. A plan A, B, and C. for example, if somebody said, do you think that you're going to see your son Max again anytime in the near future? I would put my money, all of it, on yes. And a lot of people say that would be a stretch, Darius. God wills it. 1,700 I done kept up with this mortgage for 3 years, bitch. I need some happiness. Boy, me and my girl got. I was about to say me and this bitch. Me and this bitch got together, and I had my own place. I'm vibing. Then my dog, he got to move to Kentucky. Ah, fuck. So here I go, life upside down. And I'm talking about, I didn't get a warning that I had to leave my apartment. I had a 2 week window to find out what I was going to do. Right. So I'm like, fuck. This paradise lasted 7 seconds. Right. Well, -3 for Ray breaking in. But anyway, so 4 seconds. Paradise lasted for 4 seconds. Right? So me and my girl was just talking about this today. Actually. I remember like I was gonna stay with my brother in Orlando, and my girl was like, nah, let's just see if it worked. And I'm like, bitch, I'm a player though. You want to live with a player, man? The lab bitch almost scooped the dude, man. The lab bitch almost scooped the dude. Bitch, you want to live with a player, man? She say, yeah, player. I say, all right, bitch. And soon, I'm talking about chat, no cap, man. She'll tell you this too. Actually, my bank account can. But I think we was together for like maybe, well, not together. We was together before we lived together, but it was a short as fuck amount of time you would ever live with anybody. We've been together 3 years now, so you could tell our experiment worked, or at least it's working so far. This bitch is crazy, but save me. But this white bitch is crazy. Hell, blink twice, nigga. I can't stop blinking. But yeah, we're going on our 3rd year being together, man. And I haven't I haven't learned beforehand to trust in I'm making the right decision and putting my guard down with people. And she's at like a C- right now. Won't he do it? I ain't gonna I ain't, bitch, you leave a nigga for 10% on 90. You know what I'm saying? This bitch is a C plus 75. This bitch. nah, nah, nah. I'm on a lot of different platforms right now. So some of y'all gonna be like, oh, he called this bitch C plus. Oh, that's an average bitch. She got an average bitch. Listen, whatever makes you sleep at night that you want to interpret what I said, right? But you know what grade I gave her and why I gave her the grade. Cause I gave you an F, bitch. Cause I gave you an F. You know, you know why she got a C minus, cause you got an F. A lot of you bitches Christmas tree my Scantron, you stupid bitch. You shouldn't have fucking Christmas tree my Scantron, bitch. Number two pencil, you stinking bitch. You know what it is. Host that do the most, bitch. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoke like you hide that bitch and Predator Pope is TSD. Ugh. Bitch gone, bitch gone, bitch gone Christmas tree my Scantron. You failed, bitch. New girlfriend. Your face ass, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you bitches. New girlfriend and bro, everything I be wanting to say be all like, like when I be just talking, I'm telling you, it's regular, bruh. When I catch myself, bruh, I'm like, why you want to say that? I, bruh, y'all watch me psychologically deal with myself. It's like, bruh, why you want to say that? And I want to say it so bad. I want to say it so bad. Ah, but like, bruh, if I said, bruh, if I said what was really like I was thinking about, bruh, oh my God, bruh. Like if I said it, like, cause I know y'all was like, he always gonna talk his mind. He talking. Now all of it, not. I promise y'all, bruh. Not all of it. I promise you. I hold. Listen, 43% get held back by a river dam, bitch. If I said what I was really fucking like, really, y'all want to try it? Yeah. I want to try it. I want to try it so bad. I want to say, well, I'm really thinking. Damn, dog, you can't say that shit, dog. But and this is what I'm really thinking. This fuck, bruh. You gonna get us in trouble. You can't do it. What's wrong with you? Why you want to do this to us? Why you want to do this to us? Bruh, I need to say, you don't need to say everything there is. You need to have restraint. You need to show that you have restraint. But I don't want to have it. Yo, boy. Why you trying to be all mature? Because that's what we're supposed to do, Darius. We're supposed to. But why you saying my name like that? Because it's our name. But why you putting the Darius on it like I'm stupid? I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying that we need to behave a certain way. We have a certain standard to that. Why you went standard? Why you went so hard on standard? We have a certain standard that we need to uphold, Darius. And you can't say every fucking thing that you want to say. Okay? Okay? I need you. Don't look. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Bitch. You don't think I want to say what the, why you call me a bitch? Cause bitch, I want to say what I want to say too, but I gotta show restraint. And then here come you, don't want to show restraint. You want to fucking ruin the party. You have to show restraint. I have to show restraint too, bitch. It's more personalities in here than just you, bitch. I'm sorry. Don't be. Now you making me feel bad for telling you. Whatever. It happened. It just happened. I don't fuck. It happened. Deal with it. Whatever that was. But you always want to fucking say shit that don't supposed to be fucking said, bro. I okay. Can we talk intelligently? Listen. Yeah, we can talk it in your words intelligently. You trying to say intelligently? Intelligent. We're gonna tolerate some conversations. We're gonna talk intelligently, Darius. Darius. We're gonna. Oh, why do you feel that it's bad for me to say my real brain? Because as an adult, it shows a level of immaturity, and also you kind of look like your frontal lobe has not developed. But you always, you always come when I'm trying to be myself. You always, as soon as I want to tell this bitch, but what job are you gonna have if you quote unquote tell this bitch what why, where you gonna work, where you gonna eat, where you gonna, you can't tell every bitch everywhere you go where the bitch at. And see, that's kind of my problem with your bitch ass is you have this knack of twisting my balls into submission that I can't tell this bitch. Look, you greasy monkey face nigga white bitch. I hate you, bitch. I think you deserve every uppercut from Tito to Bernard Hopkins, bitch. Every uppercut that they threw in life, bitch, you deserve to get hit with them. I hate you, bitch. Your ankles stank, bitch. You the only bitch with stank ankles. You, your mustache thick as fuck, bitch. You look like Stevie Wonder and Billy D. Williams, you goofy bitch. I hate you, bitch. Your fucking elbows look like you a pterodactyl and you walk on them, bitch. You ass walking face, bitch. I hate you. HR ain't gonna never do nothing. You know why? You know what? Oh, say, oh shit. I was about to fuck it all up right there. Scobby Doobick. Scobby Doobick. I was about to fuck it all up. And that's but and then you see my problem. You see my problem with you. You would fuck it up, Darius. You would if you okay, go back to your premise of I'm gonna say what I want to say. If you said what you wanted to say all the time, Darius, you would fuck up a lot of the shit that you have going on. Not because people can't deal with the truth, it's because people can't deal with knowing that you think that way. And once they locked in on how you think, you're fucked. You're fucked. You gotta, Darius, I'm helping you out. Darius. Not, I'm Darius. You're Darius. I'm helping you out. Once these people see, bro, that they got you figured out, bro, you, all right. So if they feel like that they got me figured out, I beat their ass. They can't take a ass whooping. If you figured it out, figure out this ass whooping, bitch. How about that? How about that? Tell them to fucking step outside if a bitch think they got me figured out. Figure out this shotgun I got, bitch. Then this fucking stendo mag. Can you figure that out? Huh? You can't figure that out. Why you gotta bring up your shotgun and everything? Cause can't nobody do nothing with it. It's a shotgun, Darius. And most people don't have shotguns to, and did, bitch. So my point is, stupid fucking intellectual Darius. My fucking point is, bitch, that nobody can fuck with me, bitch. I'm always scrap like a motherfucking turkey, gobble gobble, face ass, peanut head shaped ass, avocado head built ass, motherfucking. Ooh, you ain't got no hair, face ass nigga. Oh, you look like somebody granddaddy head ass nigga. Oh, you look like a little bitch ass nigga. You ain't gonna slide. You a little whore. A little whore, gang. Can't ride with the gang. You a little bitch. And see, and in lies our problem. In lies what problem? In lies our problem. In lies our problem. Who talk like that? You gay. I know you gay. I know you low key gay. You in the closet, you little bitch. In lies the problem. It's instead of you understanding that I'm trying to talk sense into you, you're insulting my ability to articulate myself, not only for you to understand me, but also for an audience of people that's watching. And you're taking offense to that for what reason? In lies the problem. In lies the problem triggered you. Why? Triggered you. Why? Because you rather take the road of pretending that you're not an intellectual. You rather take the road of the cool guy. I'm the tough guy. On Darius. What are you doing? It is not like that. It is like that. We'll explain the perception if it's not like that, because your your want to say what you want to say all the time is an inability to be mature. But I don't feel that way, bitch. I let you talk, bitch. You talk slow with your gay ass. It's not my fucking ability to want to say all that stupid shit, bitch. It's what I say is true at the moment, and it's true in the future too, bitch. I don't be trying to make people feel uncomfortable. They gay. They always gay. Granddad, you gay, and you gay, nigga. So I don't be trying to make people feel bad. I don't. I don't. I actually, they ugly. Why would I care about how they feel? You already wake up feeling sad if you got to brush your teeth in the mirror with that ugly face. You saw it, bitch, and I saw it. So why the fuck I think I care about your perspective if you saw the sun today and the rainbow and the clouds and the feeling of the weather? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Fuck you. And fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. You the one and look, all right. That's why you went to jail. How about that? That's why you went to jail 2 times. Now look, hush mouth. Because you're violent and you're crazy and you're retarded. And that's why you just got out of jail. Now, only a dirty bitch would say some shit like that. Only a fucking cornbread fed, fucking silver spoon faced little bitch would say some shit like that. You went to jail. You think you're better than me, bitch? That's how you gay. That's how I know you gay. Cause you think you're better than me. You think you got grown man booty hole on the tip of your fingers right now. Cause you think you better than me. You fucking puss was. There's no way. You fucking mother skunt. You puss hole. You're not fucking better than me, nigga. Yeah, I went to jail. Nigga did my bid. Nigga, I bet you couldn't do that time. I did it with you. We're the same person. No, we're not. You talking like a bitch. We're not the same person. Talking like a bitch. That's why you went to jail. So that's what it sounds like in my head sometimes. Like I be going back and forth with morality and virtue. Ooh, he called me virtue. I called you virtue, twin. That's why we fucked up because you keep fucking telling to be virtue. I am virtuous. Anyway, that's the third. The third jumped in to talk to the other. just the third. We the third. Us. And but there's more voices in there too. It's more. I'm telling you, because one of the voices think parsley tastes like dish liquid, and I don't agree with that. Like I don't. One of my personalities think that parsley tastes like dish liquid, and that's gay. Anyway, on to better things. On to better things. And this is why. But then people ask like, how do you do 300,000 views in a night? You just saw it. I'm really good at this. I'm really good at concentrating. I'm really good at just doing what I do in itself. And I'm very spontaneous. And if I got a bit, I'll go with the bit. I'll keep going with the bit. Like I just try to, you know what I'm saying? She said that's a whole back and forth twin. My imaginary friends don't even like me. Oh my god, that's a dope song. My imaginary friends don't like me. My imaginary friends don't like me. My imaginary friends don't like me. Oh my god, I'm finna. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, this is finna be crazy. Oh, this is finna. Amy, I'm giving you credit on this song. You wrote it. My imaginary friends don't like me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all see how fast I started writing music? Bitch, my whole brain changed. My imaginary friends don't like me. Dun, 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 dun. All right, hold on. Let me write the lyrics real quick. Uh, shit, I might drop this today. All right, let's pick a beat, y'all. Let's pick a beat. I'm telling you, I'm crazy. That's why I'm crazy. Like this is why I'm the best content creator. I will just do what I want. Some people be like, "Oh, new content. Let's stop and do something." I don't give a fuck. Fuck the views, nigga. I'm rich, nigga. I'm rich, nigga. I don't care about all that shit, nigga. Nigga. Oh, my bad, chat. Hold on. Hey, 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 hey.
Denzel got that flame, baby.
Don't worry. I'm gonna find the perfect beat, chat. Give it back. Mid. Stitch that. Trap music. Get back. I'm on mine.
Hey, Rick at
Shit
that.
back. To the facts. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a black girl, left with a white bitch. I was on the Ooh. Facts. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Guess who first time with the black girls game with a black girl, like which boyfriend man go here to the tight this. I'm with friends, you always have like this. What? Let me start this beat so y'all can hear what I wrote. Cause I literally think this is like one of the dopest hooks I've written this year. I said, guess this time you heard guess this the first time you heard something like this. Came with a black girl, left with a white bitch. Boyfriend mad girl heard. Boyfriend mad gon' head. Boyfriend mad girl head gon' type this. I'm with my friends and you always act like this. I'm with my friends and you always act like this. Boyfriend mad girl, go ahead and type this with my friends and you always act like this. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get the fucking flow out, but it's gonna be disrespectful as fuck. Guess this the first time you heard something like this. Came with a black girl, left with a white bitch girlfriend. Hold on, left with a white girl, came left with a black. I like that better. I don't know why white girls sound better and black bitch sound better together, and I think black bitches be black bitches, but came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. I like that. I don't know why that sound better to me. If y'all like it the other way reverse that I wrote it, y'all let me know. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. Boyfriend mad gon' head girl. Hold on, boyfriend mad girl gon' head. Okay, I gotta put a comma. I need a comma, and I use like certain markers to help me identify my flow that I'm using. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Guess this the first time you heard something like this. Came with a guy. Guess this the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. Girlfriend mad because it came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. Girl came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. Boyfriend mad girl, go ahead and type this. I'm with my friends and you always act like this. Oh, you so deceitful. I was on the film, man. All right, let's try this out. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Yeah. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead, girl, type this. I'm with my friends, and you always act like this. This is the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead, girl, type this. With my friends, and you always act like this. Oh, you so deceitful, New Jack City, my real bitch. Oh, you so deceitful, New Jack City, yo, my real people. Oh, you so deceitful, New Jack City, Mario, and peoples. I was on the bed, you know, then peoples. Oh my God. Ooh. I'll stop it. I said, "Oh, you so deceitful, New Jack City, Mario Van People. She ride the beat slow. I'm about to repo. She ride the beat slow. I'm about to repo. Oh. Stop it, Dario. Dario. Stop it, Dario. Fresh, yes. Yes, it's the first time you heard it like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead and type this. I'm with my friends. You always act like this. Yes, it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead and type this. I'm with my friends. You always act like this. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead and type this. I'm with my friends. You always act like this. Come on. I mean, okay. You know what? I'm really good at this, and I need to stop acting like I'm impressing myself, even though that's impressive. I'm not. I literally just wrote that in your face in 4 seconds. Whoever's here, God, Jesus, Lord, Heaven, Mary, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, whatever, whoever's here, whoever's here, not saying, just not saying, just assuming that, greatness will require the presence of the Lord, hmm, hmm, you know. But yeah, I literally wrote that much music, and I'm gonna do the whole song in your face right now too. So just FYI on that part. Like I do believe in myself and that I make great music, and so I also proceed to capture the moment instantaneously uh, as I encompass this moment of time into one crystal ball of Darius. uh, may I exacerbate the situation even more, right, guys, right? Or maybe I should go on a diatribe that transposes itself into a soliloquy where you, right, where the audience, right, the the intellectual mental property that I now have uh, uh, invested real estate into your mind. That portion of myself can say, "Fuck you, bitch." Guess it's the first time you heard it like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead and type this. I'm with my friends. You always act like this. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend, man. Go ahead and type this. You know my friends. You always act like this. I'm so deceitful. New Jack City, Mario Van People. She rides so slow. I'm about to repo Winston Stone. recording phone. Okay. Give me a sec. No, you are. You are the thug. You are the disrespectful thug. All right. Right in your butthole. All right. So let's exit out here in now and done. Don't. What the fuck, Common? If you watching this, bro, I want to say I love you, and I want to say. Oh, it's Fargo. I'm like, nigga, I don't know you. Trying to somebody say I love you, nigga. I don't know you, fuck, nigga. Darn. I'm gonna show you how fast. So, like, what I have to do is grab the beat off of YouTube and stop it, and I put it, and I email it to myself to my computer. And this process helps you avoid viruses and things like that as well. So if you just, because if you email something to yourself, it goes through the process of checking for viruses in an email. So if you want to if you want to download beats off the internet, but you want to keep viruses off of your hard drive, the best thing to do is download those beats on your phone and then email them to yourself. And you will be very satisfied. And it's pretty fast. Like, I'm talking to y'all right now, but I'm done, I think. Yeah, I'm about done. I'm literally just sending it to myself right. And I think, like, far as making music, the process of it, like, I love for people to see it in real time. So I'm also a fan of that. I think it's important, like, for people to, like, see your process or, like, see how things are done in real time. And they may not do it the same way, but they may kind of get a gist of how things go. And yeah, I'm just gonna make a new song right now. I'm sleepy as fuck. Like, I'm gonna pass out hard. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna pass out fucking hard, Bernard. But right now, was I smoking, chat? Did I smoke like my whole joint? Like, put it out somewhere, like. Damn, chat. I think I smoked my whole shit, man. All right. So now, what I do is here. Oh, you already open. I go file, close, no. Computer love. She was on me like the newest drug. I was trying to get the smash burger fries from the food truck. She was all in my eyes looking for true love. But her father was a blue blood. He only liked her to be white boys and crew cuts. I was deep in the street, so much work I couldn't ride the school bus. Something like this, came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend mad. Don't get type this, I'm with my friends, you always act like this. Guess it's first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch, boyfriend mad. Don't get type this, I'm with my friends, you always act like this. Oh, you so deceitful, New Jack City, or Mario Ben Peoples. Rap slow to the beat slow, I'm with me, Rico, you ready to go, baby. I wanna need no dating. Alright, I got that part. Yo, this beat is crazy. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. Boyfriend mad. Don't get like this. I'm with my friends. You always act like this. Guess it's the first time you heard something like this. Came with a white girl, left with a black bitch. Boyfriend mad. Don't get it like this. I'm with my friends. You always act like this. You always act like this, babe. You always act like this. Why you act like this? You always act like this, fool. You so deceitful. New Jack City, Mario people. She brought soul with the beast slow. By the repo, don't be the cheat code, baby. I was underneath them, baby. Yeah, underneath them, baby. Yeah, underneath them, baby. Alright, I'm up. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all watch me make a song. I even though y'all just watched me make a song, but now, um, one camera I can show. Give me a second.